Always something with thread. Let's see. I hope the chat is live. Yes. Okay. Good morning, Lisa. We have so much to cover and not a lot of time because I promised that I was going to go live in Patreon at 9. I should have said 9:30, but I didn't really think about all the stuff I needed to cover. Hey, Sandra. Hey, hey, Liz. I was going to say Liz. Yeah. Hey, Arnetta. Okay, we have a lot to cover today. And just know the most of the stuff that we have to cover, I have links in the description box. So we're going to cover all of the Ora Rosa bags, and I do have affiliate links in in the description. So for the Cassiopeia, the Cressida, and Celeste, the three C's, all you have to do is hit my link and then go and find them and purchase them. And when you purchase them, I get a small kickback. And you're like, Shova, why do I need to do that? I get a small kickback. It just helps the channel out and helps me grow, and I appreciate it. um, so yeah, there those are in there. And then we also yesterday I got the bag of the month from Sallie Tomato, and this box is freaking huge. Like huge. And I told you guys that Sallie Tomato is partnering with different designers every month, like doing a collab, and you get things in the box from Sallie Tomato plus the pattern. This month is Country Cow, and this box is huge. Like last month's box was like the size of a medium, like Priority Mail. This one, I don't know what's in there. I didn't open it because I like to keep it real with you, so you guys can see my real true expressions. Because you guys know my expressions are either like, "Wow, she really likes it," or "Oh, she doesn't." So, all right. So let's start with the three C's: calm, cool, and collective notes. Celeste, Cassiopeia, and Cressida. I have all three videos. I think all the videos are just slightly under 2 hours. And I kind of did a little bit different video styles. My daughter helped me edit them, so there's that thing. Um, all the bags I love. So I don't know what I gotta say. If I had to pick a favorite, because it's like picking your favorite kid, but it's not because they're bags. I'm a sucker for a bowler bag. The Cassiopeia is on the runway, baby. If you watch fashion, this is on the runway. It is in fall 2025 everywhere, and it has a picture in Vogue where there's a person wearing a trench coat walking to New York carrying this bag. It is on the runway. This is the bag. If you only could do one, run, run. It is all over like Vogue. This is the bag. So all of them are my favorite, but this bag is it's in all the magazines. And you're like, Shove, I didn't know you like fashion. You generally wear, T-Rex t-shirts and Deadpool. You're absolutely right, but your girl also likes regular clothes. I'm wearing a crop top right now. So I do wear regular clothes. I'm comfortable in jeans and t-shirt. I'm a tomboy, but I like fashion. I'm a complex character. All right, so let's look at this. So let's look at let's look at Crescenda. Okay, so she is a really pretty bag. So I had fun with mine. I'm using backstitch vinyl. I think this one glows in the dark. I think this does. And then I was lucky enough to get like a grab bag box, and I got this stripe from her, and it kind of looks like a sandworm coming out of it. I'm really proud of this. So you can see you have D rings, and these are Lauren's 3/4 of an inch D rings. I was trying to like put whose D rings are. Hers are very distinctive because they're chunky and they're very solid. I love Lauren's hardware for this bag because they just make the fabric pop. The back is plain. I did the body of the bag very plain. This is, I think, Wawax flip block. You can do something more big. I actually had a sad story. This wasn't my first one. My first one was a Peggy Carter bag, and I had her Agents of the Shield, and I was cleaning my table, and the bleach bottle poured on it and I didn't get to it fast enough. So I didn't want to remake it because I was mad. So when you open it up, you have so many things. So we're going to take out the crossbody. I'm going to remove my my I'm going to be selling this at Awesome Con. So I'm going to remove my card. Um and you have a huge compartment where you could put your sunglasses, wallets, whatever. But you really don't need a wallet because you have a slip pocket, zipper pocket, and you have credit card slots, and then like another kind of slip pocket. Not as big as the other one, but I like how it kind of breaks up. And the slip pockets are good. The credit card pockets are a good size. It's all connected to these rivets on the back that like you do on the side. So this is done by a turning hole. It's really cool how it comes together, and you're just like, what? And I give you some tips and tricks. I tell you how you can make it easier to turn it, and like using heat and whatnot. This is when like your iron, you'll hear my iron, and my iron is super annoying in it. Just bear with me, because normally you don't hear your girl's iron on, but this particular iron screams when it's on, it screams when it's going off, it screams when the temperature's there, but it's a good iron, so I can't complain about it too much. But this bag is super fun to make, and it comes together, I think, less than 90 minutes. I think it takes longer to cut this bag out than to sew it. So it is a fun bag. It comes together really great. I love, love, love this bag. And you can see this is a really classy bag. And when you see my other one, you're going to be like, how it's like night and day. You have one that is done in cork that looks like it is a lady taking it to a Bridgerton opening versus someone that's like, I like Beetlejuice. So like you can have a lot of fun. It doesn't have to just be like serious. You can have fun. That, I think that's what I try to bring to the bags, because Alexis exudes elegance. So whenever I see her bags, I feel like they belong on Saks Fifth. I feel like I belong in Heroes and Villains or Loungefly. So I think that's what I bring to it. And I love the fact that this bag goes really, really well with any kind of fandom or any kind of fabric. So definitely check out the testers. If you are, again, haven't bought this pattern, just go hit my affiliate link. And then when you buy, before you buy the pattern, just scroll through all the testers. There's so many. There's so many different styles. There's people that did in vinyl, fabric, like so many different variations. Super domestic friendly. The most bulkiest part is when you're just top stitching here, and there's tons of tips and tricks. This is super domestic friendly. I'm gonna stuff all this back in the bag, because if I don't put the card, like the card has the amount and everything on there, it's just, you know, girl be forgetting. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which would be the Celeste. All right, this one has my heart. I knew why Alexis picked this one. This one is, I was feeling like, what can I do for Princess Leia? I've been in this whole like Star Wars, like this is for Han Solo, this is for Padme. Like I don't know what's going. This is my this is what I think Princess Leia would like. So I have this on the outside. Of course, you see this is Alchemax hardware. You can see the beautiful side feature where the bottom of the bag comes up to the sides. And I even did a special detail where you can see I have like pink grommets, and I connected a chain to the back. Take the idea, just be like, tag Shinova. Shinova did a chain, and I wanted to do a chain. If you're going to do a chain on the belt, please put a grommet, because what's going to happen is that that chain is going to pull down on that fabric, and it's going to rip. If someone gives us a good tug, it's going to rip. You need that grommet, okay? If you need a tutorial, just like message me, and maybe I'll do like a level up for YouTube, how to install a grommet. So you have a nice recessed zipper, and this is where, look at this lightsaber. Yeah, because Princess Leia was like the dopest Jedi ever. Okay. All right. So when you open it up, you have, all right, hold on. You have the card that I'm going to be selling it for. And hold on. All right. So you have two slip pockets. I mean, you have a slip pocket here, a slip pocket here. Well, one's zippered and one is a credit card. And the lining comes together really cute. It's different from other how the exterior back comes together. I love the method. It is a little bit different how I've ever seen Alexis put a lining together. There is breaking. So you sew one side and then you back stitch and you cut your threads and you go onto the other side. She's super creative. I love the fact that this designer always keeps us on our toes and she's always teaching us new techniques. But the inside of this bag is absolutely lovely. You have your cute little handles, and you can just decorate this however much you like. So let me put this one away. And last but not least, Cassiopeia. I could not say that name. I kept wanting to call it something else, and then the thing is that I gave it a name, and then I sung a song to it, and then that's all I was able to do. You have no idea how hard it was for me to film this because I kept on going like, um, something 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 gasoline, like the whole time. And when you have like ADHD, when you name somebody or nickname it, it's hard to like revert back and call it its actual name. So when when Alexis showed her testing team this bag, immediately I knew who this bag was from. I seen it all over Vogue, and I was like, "Shut the front door!" She's making one. It is a bowler bag, and if you know me, I'm a bowler bag. Like that's my jam. You know, if it's not a backpack, it's a bowler bag. But then on top of it, I really wanted a Deadpool Wolverine moment. Like I was like, let's have a BFF one. I just got my magnet in from Alchemats, and then I have had this fabric for like 3 years. So your girl had a moment. I had to situate the thing. This bag this bag is nice and long. It looks like kind of like the VW bugs to me, like not the bugs, but the van. And I only reason when I was little, I would look out the window in California because if you're from California, you see the VW vans all over the place. They like really love that van, and they remake and remodel them. And especially if people are living like van life, it's something that people usually do. They just remind me of something that I seen a lot when I lived in California, and the shape is just tremendously beautiful. It has all these curves, and you can even see the curves and the gusset in this. And then I tried something a little bit different. This bag does ask for purse feet. I gave it some purse feet. Yeah, your girl went like, well, I couldn't give it regular purse feet. It was Deadpool and Wolverine. I had to give it some plastic feet. And then it had, of course, it had the charms. These have two different straps. You can have it like handheld or shoulder strap, which I definitely like. And when you open this up, you're going to have, this is a bound bag. This is the only bound bag in this collection. So we have one bound, one turn hole, and one drop-in lining. So you get the best of all of them. So I love that each one of them have a different finish. So on this side, you're going to get, on both sides, you're going to get a slip pocket and a zipper pocket. And this fabric inside is just your regular Marvel fabric that I got like a couple of years ago from Joann's. This on the outside, I forgot who I got this from, but it's like at least 3 or 4 years old because it was like back, far back in my fabric wall. I was like, holy, where did I get you from? But look at this, is happily ever after. Yeah. This bag was living straight up rent free. As soon as I seen that bag, her mock up, I was like, I know what I'm making. This has to be. So I really, really love this pattern. I feel like it's not as big as it looks, but it has enough of like you can stuff a lot of stuff in here. So this is one of my favorites. All of them are my favorites. I enjoyed working and testing on every single last one of them. I think that all three of these patterns are really great for spring, summer, going into fall. I think that if you're to gift any of these pattern like bags to anyone, they'll be great. And I do think all of these will be killer at any kind of conventions. I'm actually going to be taking most of mine to the conventions, and I'll let you know. You can ask me when I come back what do people say, or I'm trying to see if I can do updates at the conventions. It's a little hard because it's just me and Hope, and I when I'm focused on my the people at the conventions, I'm hyper focused. You can ask people that are in the chat. Arnetta and Lisa could tell you when I'm hyper focused, I'm hyper focused. It's just I'm just focused. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. So those are the three, and again, all the the affiliate link is in the description box. Or if you can't hit that link, just copy and paste it into your browser, and again, it helps out the channel tremendously. All three bags are amazing. Um, Alexis is a genius. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. So let's go into finding number 2 on our day 2 for these are really pretty. Day 2 for I was like I have day 5, day 3. This is how much I don't plan. Oh wow. Okay, day 2 is a thickum. All right. It's very big. Let's move you back over here. Okay. I don't want to rip this paper. It's so pretty. Okay, so day 2, out of this world selection you will have with shimmering with excitement to get started on your next project. That's not fair. They wrapped it so pretty. I hate, it's like, oh, I see quartz. I see quartz. I see vinyl. This is a lot. It's like super thick. All right. And I see tape. Okay. Let me cut this tape off real quick. All right. Oh, it's that clean stuff. You know, this thing sticks to me all day. And then, like, my kids will be like, you have some in your hair, or you have it on your back of your neck, or it's on the back of your leg. And I'm like, yeah, love the clean. Okay. So let's unravel this. All right. So, oh, this one's pretty. Look at this cork, you guys. Look at that. That is so pretty. I love anything with maps, stars, any of that stuff. That's pretty. Okay. And this is pretty too. I would order yards of this because it's like a black with a shimmer. Like, do you see the glitter? It has like a light, like silver specks in it. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. And this is giving me like Jim and the holograms right here. It's like, or a unicorn. This is pretty. So I've never worked with material like this because in the back just says something. It's like, it's really pretty. So that is for day 2. That's an awesome gift because it's not like a whole like 52 inches, but it's at least 2 yards for 2 days. So that's pretty good. And they're about 12 inches tall. So that's pretty good. And let's get into, all right, so this is how big the box is, the bag maker's box. And I put an affiliate link for this too because I believe there's someone special that we all know and love that's going to be for the month of May. But this is for April, and we all know and love. I love Country Cow. I love how they just keep it real. They did like a short where like they're like sewing their gusset together, and then when they turned it around, the lining was tucked into the zipper. And I'm like, see guys, we all do these like mistakes. It's human nature. And practice makes progression. I really should have pre-opened this box, but it looked really flimsy, so I thought All right. All right, so this is a big box. It's 30 by 6 by 9. Box of paper. Sallie tomato tissue paper. All right. Oh, I tested for this bag. Okay. So it has information about Adam and Joe, their husband and wife team, and it's the oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Let me show you guys the pattern, because some of you guys might have this pattern. It's the I think it's called the Yosemite. I tested this one. This one is a very, very beautiful bag and has like a lot of structure, but super domestic friendly. So there's going to be an interview with meet Adam and Joe from Country Cow, and they've been developing patterns since 2009 together. And there's a lot of stuff in here. So you could download the pattern. And so what's inside is you're going to get the pattern code to scan, leather that's 30 by 13 and a half, fusible interfacing, ultra firm stabilizer, webbing, a zipper that's 25 size 5 zipper, 18-inch piping cord, and bag hardware. So this is the stabilizer. And I do remember that bag it has like a lot of stabilizers. There's 3 different patterns. I showed 3 different bags, so they're 3 different patterns. They're the Cressida, the Cassiopeia, and the Celeste. And let's see what vinyl that they picked out. So I think the reason why the box is so big is for the ultra firm stabilizer, which looks to be like a Peltex. And again, with these clean. This is pretty. This is a really pretty color. So you're going to get your fusible interfacing. Oh, so we're going to be doing gold hardware for this one. That's really pretty. I love Sallie Tomato zipper tape. I don't know if you've ever sewn with it, but it's like zipper tape that's been like hit with starch before they sent it to you. It never is wrinkly. It doesn't, I can't explain it. They have like a different formula of zipper tape than other people. It's just really good. It's always very firm and stiff. That's the best way I can describe it. It's someone, when I was first starting bag making, like kind of put me onto it, and it is very different than other zipper tape. It doesn't fray as much, and it's just really firm. It doesn't flex around. It's so firm that, like when we go around curves, some zipper tape is easier to bend around. Theirs is not, because it's like they hit it with starch, like, or before we receive it. It's very weird, but I genuinely really like it. Yeah. I literally thought that was going to be hit a big vinyl. It is just stabilizer that made the box big. And I'm just like, okay. So we're going to get gold and more hardware that's gold and magnets that are gold. Gold is generally not my favorite color, but I'm always willing to give it a try because I'm always thinking that it'll bring me back to it. So we shall see. And then, of course, we have the piping and then the webbing. So, yeah. Will I make this bag? Yes, I've made it. If you actually go to their website, you will see my tester. It's like, mine's is like a lily waterfall print that is like art, and it's really nice. And then, ooh, there's a pin. I shouldn't be this excited over a pin, but why is this a nice pin? And it says Country Cow Design. I got you. Hold on. It's a good pen, guys. So, yeah, I get excited over pens. I'm gonna let you know now. If you ever hang out with me and you have a great pen, this is the only time I will steal from you. And I will let you know about it. And it'll be very hard to recover your pen back from me. I love pens. I once went out to eat, and when they are like, write your information on the check, and it was a good pen, I gave the lady a really good tip. And I was like, secondary tip, never put a good pen in to have people sign for it. You should just use Bic. I'm just, I gave her a really good tip so she could buy another one. But yeah. So the what is a box from for? It's from Country Cow Design, but it's on Sallie tomatoes. So what happens is on the Sallie tomatoes, on the 20th of each month you get billed, and at the end of each month you get delivered. So like for this month, you will get billed on April 20th, and then you will get your they will mail it out on April 31st, so that way you can have it to sew it up in May. There and they kind of show you different people who they have in the future. So like how I found out about it, I was like just browsing through Sallie Tomato, and I seen that Blue Calla was on it. And I was like, I always love her patterns. And I showed you guys that box. And then I knew that Country Cow was going to be for this month. And there's someone that we really love and know that's going to be for the month of May. So if you want to be a part of it, then what there you do is you need to sign up now so that you could be a part of May's box. And it's just pretty cool because you get to meet the designer. There's a lot of cool features. Like Adam and Joe will have an interview that is exclusive with Sallie Tomatoes, and we get to scan in and watch. So I'm one of those people that really like to know the people behind the designs. It makes them more personable, and you kind of get a gist of where they're coming from. And it's like because some of these people we just are really in awe of their talent, and you just want to know a little bit more about them, and you do when you get to get interviews. So like I don't it's just you get to know that, plus they give you in the box you get the pattern, the interview, um as well as you get partial of what the things that you need, like stabilizers, some exterior pieces, and like hardware. So, and then you can put it together. And I think it's pretty cool. And it's I don't know if all of the patterns have been prior patterns that they've had, or if some of them are prior and some of them are new. They don't really have that on their website, which I would like more clarification for that, because some patterns is great because like I didn't have the Blue Calla pattern and now I do, and it's great. But I actually tested this pattern. So it's not a problem. I still love it because it's Joe and Adam, and anything I can help, it's Joe and Adam. Like they're just amazing people. So I'm like team Joe and Adam. And like um some people I know may not have this pattern and they'll definitely want to do it. And it kind of can give you a chance to get a pattern that you may not have gotten before and give it a chance. And maybe just open up your horizons and creativity and bag making even more. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I finished all my straps yesterday. I have a lot of little work today and I have to run around so much. I have to take the kids to the dentist and just a a lot of stuff I have to do today. But I will be back tomorrow. And we'll be opening up another Sallie Tomatoes box. I kind of do like all the vinyl. I kind of don't know how I feel about this vinyl. I have something when these like this, I automatically want to rip it because I've had experience with like this kind of backing before. I was able to literally rip the vinyl, and if I can rip your vinyl without interfacing, I'm not going to put it in a bag. I'll use it maybe for like parts of the applique or something like that, but I have a story about that. Just asked me to remind you about, just say, Shanova, talk to me about vinyl that you ripped. And it was like a horror story. I'm worried about vinyl because of that. And it was a testing vinyl. So I digress. So I will talk to you guys later. I need to get ready and set up for Patreon. I'll talk to you later. Bye.